Okay, so this is chapter 41 of Cat versus Dog. And Joe and I are here, and you can't see it, but we also have a Chromebook going, and Joe is doing a Zoom meeting with one of his friends, and he's going to listen to this chapter with us too.
Hi.
Okay, so chapter 41. The snarling weasel boar slammed the truck to a stop. Molly and Oscar tumbled forward and squashed against the window of the weasel boar's cab. The weasel boar whipped around and used its tusks like a battering ram to bash at the glass. The window splintered into rippled veins. Another bash and chunks and shards went flying. "My bad," shouted Oscar. "Had an itch. Had to scratch it." "You had to get us killed, too," shouted Molly. The truck rocked every time the weasel boar smashed into the shattering glass. Terrified, Oscar and Molly scampered around in circles in the back of the truck, not knowing where to flee next. "Tuck and roll," suggested Oscar. "He can see us, dummy," said Molly. "If we tuck and roll, he'll just pounce on us." Oscar looked up. There were birds of prey circling overhead. He figured they were biding their time, waiting to clean up any carcass scraps the weasel boar left behind after it demolished Oscar and Molly. There was a loud crash, the tinkle of glass, and an angry snort. The weasel boar was in the truck bed. It lowered its head and charged at Oscar. Oscar dodged the blow. The weasel boar banged into the wooden wall behind him, hard. "Good move," shouted Molly, who was watching Oscar play dodgeball with the weasel boar's tusks from the relative safety of the truck's roof. "Do it again."
I need you to get this off.
Oscar.
We're also building with Legos.
Yes, okay.
And I'm eating goldfish.
Now you're caught up. Okay. Oscar howled and gave a thumbs up. Stumbling slightly from the mild concussion it had given itself, the weasel boar turned around and charged at Oscar again. This time, Oscar leapt up a split second before the monster could headbutt him. Once again, the weasel boar slammed into the wooden wall of the cargo bed. It staggered and swayed and lurched and tottered. So then Oscar is saying, "This is another fine mess I've gotten us into." Can you see the picture? I'm going to show it to the Zoom. Our Zoom meeting, and I'm going to show it to you, my students. It made itself the perfect target. Not for Oscar, but for the big eagles swooping around overhead. A pair dive-bombed the truck, snagged the weasel boar by the scruff of its neck with their sharp talons, and together hauled it up, up, and away. "Woo-hoo!" cried Oscar. "We're still not dead." "It's like my father always says," remarked Molly. "Every predator is some other predator's prey." "But I didn't do it on purpose like you did with the bear and the mountain lion," said Oscar. "I just got lucky." "So did I," said Molly, "the day I met you." They slapped their paws together and did a quick little dance, right here, to celebrate, I lost my spot, to celebrate their latest victory. "So," said Molly, "do you know how to drive a pickup truck?" "Nope, but my father has one. I've seen how he does it. You just have to shift gears, goose the gas, turn the steering wheel, and yell at the other drivers on the road because they're all idiots. Easy pleasy." "There are no other drivers on this road," said Molly. "It's deserted." "Fine, we'll skip that part. Come on. We're only halfway up the mountain, and it looks like it's snowing like crazy up there. We better hurry before it turns into a blizzard."
Eesh.
All right, that was chapter 41. I hope that you are all doing well. I miss you. Take care.